Hi guys, I'm Danny. I am a new Beachbody coach. I wanted to make a video to just kind of help you get to know me a little bit better. So what better place to start than in my room? I am a collector of odd things, as you can see. Um, it's one of my unique traits, I guess. By the way, I'm a hand talker and I have no idea what to do with my hands right now, so I'm sorry if, I move them around too much. So first, I wanted to start by saying, thank you for one, everyone who's, going to watch this, but for two, thank you for everyone who helps motivate me every single day. Number one would be my coach, but every person, who asks for my help or asks me questions, it makes me feel good to know that I can help other people. I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for the fact that, if I knew that what I'm doing can help motivate other people to want to make a change in their lives. So I kind of wanted to talk to you about, why I came into this and why it's so important to me. A few years ago, well, not a few years ago, about a decade, I struggled with chronic illness, and I've been diagnosed with everything from, intestinal disorders to, I had a major stroke about 5 years ago. And all those things have played a huge part in, my personal journey. Also, I'm a single mother. My daughter is my absolute delight. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to push through everything all these years. So first off, with illness, I spent a lot of years wallowing in it and feeling bad and trying to figure out why me, what did I do wrong, why am I the one who has to suffer through this or struggle through this and be put in this position. And, I struggled for a lot of years. And when I had my stroke, it was kind of a bit of an awakening. When you're so close to losing life, you kind of get a new perspective and look at it as, I almost lost something, I almost lost tomorrow. So I kind of learned how to appreciate today. And my daughter was absolutely my motivation every single morning. I had something to wake up to. I had something to wake up for. I had that motivation to push through, And so she's been a huge reason why, sorry for my hair, I keep touching it, it's a lazy hair day, but she's been a huge motivation for me, obviously, to push through because, I want to teach her to fight, and that no matter what happens in your life, you can conquer it. And, especially with health and fitness, that it is such an important part of every single day, towards your future, for today, for everything. So basically, it was, I tried a couple times with fitness. I've always had a background in nutrition. I took a course in holistic nutrition, but because of my stroke, I didn't end up finishing it, and I was so discouraged. But then I began to realize that, I went through something. It's okay. I'm not a failure. And I began to appreciate the knowledge that I did gain and feel really good about the fact that I could still share that with people. It wasn't about being paid. It wasn't about a certificate. It was just about the knowledge that I had gained and being able to help people with what I knew. That was always nutrition has always been an easy thing for me, but fitness, holy, I have never been a big fitness fan. Especially with illness, fibromyalgia being one of my struggles. It's a pain disease. Chronic pain, chronic fatigue. I was always, I guess, lazy, kind of. I always knew that, it would be a struggle to kind of push through that beginning stages when you start to exercise. I knew it would be painful, and I just was like, I can't do it. I can't get through that. It's not worth it. It's not worth the pain. And then, I, through a friend, I was forwarded to my coach, Nicole, and, seeing her her motivation every single day, and knowing, seeing all the people that, were on her page, and they just got so motivated by her, and everyone was just so encouraging, and it was beautiful. I really started to push through, and, I got through that first initial kind of plateau, and I realized that, I can do this. Nothing can stop me. Absolutely nothing. I almost lost my life. I almost lost everything. And if I can get through that, I can absolutely get through everything. Regardless of, what's thrown at me, financial struggles, single parenting, illness, I am still here. I am still pushing. And that is such a big reason why I started to do this, because I wanted to be able to share that with other people, and be able to help encourage others, and show them that, fitness and nutrition, yes, it's absolutely, great for weight loss, absolutely 100%, but it's not just about that. It's about creating a future for yourself. It's about leading an example. It's about appreciating the body that you're in, and showing yourself that you're worth spending that time, that you're worth treating yourself well, and it took me a really, really long time to realize that, because I felt so broken and kind of, I don't know, like a failure, and kind of useless, because, who am I? I'm going to be sick for the rest of my life. I don't have, I'm struggling with every aspect of my life. Why should I do anything, to help myself? And, I'm already done. I'm already stuck here forever. And it was so hard for me to get out of that. But seeing the motivation of others and being a part of this Beachbody team, it really pushed me. It really, really helped to keep me motivated and keep me accountable. And just the community is so beautiful and so inspiring. And, being able to have my daughter by my side, as an example of, why I do this every single day, it's amazing. Like, I can't even begin to express. And I think that's one of the important things is, like, when you make this a part of your journey, and when you make this a part of your life, don't get discouraged by the little things. I still have bad days all the time. Today's a bad day, for example. That's why I'm in bed. I've recognized that I've pushed myself a little too hard recently, and that today needs to be a rest day. So, I'm recognizing that. I've got my water by my side, and my comfy rainbow blankets, and I'm taking a bit of a relaxed day. I'm still going to, get as much activity as I can for the condition that I feel right now, and I'm still going to eat, clean, and drink my Shakeology, and eat lots of fruits and vegetables. But I've just recognized the fact that, today my fitness will not be vigorous, which is okay. I think that's one thing that people need to recognize as well, is that, a rest day doesn't mean lazy. There's a difference between needing a rest day and wanting one. Like, I've recognized that today I need it, whereas sometimes, there's those moments where I'm just feeling, I want to relax today, I don't want to do anything. That's when you need to push harder. That's when you need to teach yourself that you can get through this. Whether you're feeling unmotivated that day, you need to push yourself a little bit harder so you can realize your own potential. So that's just a little tidbit about me, and just kind of my journey and how I got here and why I do this. I do this, number one, obviously, for me and my daughter, because of the quality of life that I want for myself. Just because I am sick, it doesn't mean I have to be sick. And, number two, it is my biggest passion, is to be able to help other people and help encourage other people to realize their own potential, and know that you can absolutely get through anything. There's absolutely nothing that you cannot accomplish. And with the help of, me or other people, there's no excuse. You can always ask for help, and you should never feel ashamed or embarrassed. There's no judgment here, no judgment whatsoever. All I want is to share my passion with you. Any questions that you have, whether it be about me, whether it be about fitness, about certain programs, life, being a single parent, me personally, my, health recipes, whatever, regardless of what it is, I'm here for you. And I'm here with open arms and, no judgment. I am absolutely here to help encourage and motivate you. And at the end of the day, what also is important that you know is that you're here for my journey as well. I need you just as much, to keep me accountable and keep me motivated. And, it's important that we do this together. So if you have any questions or you want me to make videos about anything, you just let me know. And I hope you, have a fit Wednesday. Bye.